to the glory of God. Thank you, Jesus. So today I have a couple of things I need to cook. I already started some, actually. I have in here pepper soup, goat meat pepper soup. And I'm also boiling goat meat on the other side, trying to make food for... I'm trying to make jollof rice and some goat meat stew. And then I have the goat meat pepper soup going on here. So it's a busy Saturday. And hope you enjoy the vlog. Catch you later. I checked in on the pepper soup, the goat meat pepper soup, and I see that it's almost done. And then I started with the jollof rice stew base, added oil, checked in on the goat meat I was boiling as well, getting it ready for the grilling process. And then into my oil, I added some onions and garlic, fried that for a bit. And then I went in with the tomato paste. I fried that for a bit as well, about 5 to 7 minutes. I had to take that long to fry it properly so that the sour taste can be completely gone before adding the tomatoes and pepper mixture. So I kept on stirring to avoid burning. So I added some spices, added my bay leaf, my thyme. I'm big on thyme, so I'm very generous when it comes to thyme because I don't really use curry when it comes to my jollof rice, so I just go in with my thyme. Then I kept stirring again to avoid burning. So I went in with some seasoning. Stir. You can see that it's beginning to look this way. When it starts to look this way, then it's ready for the fresh tomatoes and pepper mix. So I went in with that. And then I stirred, allowed it to fry for a bit. Okay, my goat meat is ready for grilling. So toss that into the oven. So my stew base is ready for my rice at this point. You can see the color. It has changed, looking well fried. Quickly washed my rice and then added the washed rice into the stew base. Mix it all together. And then I covered it up to cook. I hope you're enjoying this simple cooking vlog. Thanks to all my subscribers so far. I have 20 subscribers already. Thank you so much for watching my videos, liking, commenting. I really do appreciate. I added a bit of the goat meat stock. I'm not really big on protein stock in my jollof rice. I just added a little bit of it. I rather use my stock to cook soups and stews. So I just added a little bit and then water. So I covered to cook, like I said earlier. This took a bit of time though. It took about an hour. This is the first time I'm using this particular rice to cook my jollof rice, so it took about an hour. At this point, my goat meat is ready, grilled to yumminess. Yeah. And on the other hand, I got started with my goat meat stew, added my oil, and then I went in with my tomato, peppers, mixture, onions. So I added that and then I allowed it to fry for a bit before I added the protein that is grilled already. In the meantime, I checked on my jollof rice. At this point, it isn't done. I needed to add some more water. Like I said, this particular rice took a bit of time. It came out nice, actually. It came out very nice, but I noticed that this one takes a bit longer to cook. So I had to add water like twice in the process. So I went in with my seasoning for the stew. For my stew, it's just the thyme, my seasoning cubes. I'm not really big on too many things. On stew, just want it simple and minimal, and I always get good results. So I was gonna have a bit of coleslaw by the side, so I went in with getting my cabbage diced, added my carrot, and set that aside for later when the food is ready. So at this point, my goat meat stew is ready as well. So I added the goat meat and then I cover it to cook for just a few minutes, about let's say 5 minutes. My jollof rice, I think at this point, is ready. So I stirred it all together, and then to get that smoky, smoky smell, I made a small hole in the middle. And then I covered and then I increased the heat for about 5 minutes to burn just a bit. Yeah. So after the 5 minutes is done, I turned down the heat and then I left it covered for another 5 minutes so that the heat can rest into the rice. It won't escape. You can get that smoky smell. So at this point, all done. I just added my proteins, the one we are using for lunch. I added it on and then I covered. At this point as well, my stew is done, so I'm just portioning them so I can set them all in the fridge for the week. I'm wishing you everybody a very amazing week, amazing month, a blessed week, stressless, easy, smooth. This just makes my life easier during the week, I put the jollof rice, the remaining jollof rice in the fridge as well. So it's easy to just, get things done during the week. When the week gets busy, you already have certain kind of foods, in the fridge. And this is my pepper soup all done as well. I'm just setting that aside too in the fridge. And if you have watched to this point, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much, guys. So this is just me relaxing with a movie after a whole day of cooking.